And welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we finally killed the Bigishu seller. And it's time for my special trick again, isn't it? No, it's not. And we get off Manan. Now it is time to talk to some party members. So, let's upgrade our lightsabers first. Pillar, Crate Dragon Pill, hell yeah. That's the level up, upgrade yours, definitely. We'll give you Jean Rao. And we'll give you Luxon, Jolee, Jean Rao, Wind. The other lightsaber should have Jean Rao, Damned again, Juhani, next to Sigil, and Sigil, and Honda. Candace, we're getting one of those. Seems good for you, you're fully done. Armour. The only thing you're not going to be of use. You get an energy projector, Alba. Congratulations. Ah, before we talk to our party members, we need to sell some stuff. I could do this on my own. Obviously, if you did it the dark side way, you would not be able to go back on Manan, otherwise you will die and you'll have to load from your last save point. Have you noticed again that the light is in the middle of the screen has gone? I have fixed that for you viewers. It has got a little bit darker in Sheffield. We get it. It's got a bit darker in Sheffield here, in England, South Yorkshire, which is a good thing for this recording. Just let me see your infantry. So that I can say some things. Dark Jedi, Night Bro, bye. Master Robe, bye. Night Bro, bye. Fiber Armor, you have a lot, but bye. 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 The shields can stay. You can go. You can go. You can go. I don't need you. You can go. 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 You can stay. You can go. You can go. It is go! Merrily away to our next place. Let's get out of here before he continues talking. Special tweak! Once a galaxy hub, new trade routes have rendered Taris nearly obsolete. It is decaying rapidly. This is your daily update from cashier number 4. Sprawling capital towers covering most of the planet was built over a century of prosperity. Another update from cashier number 4. We have time for 2. Canderous. You.
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts now?
This thing, is there some?
Got nothing to talk about?
Your joy.
Apart from whining about jolee, which I can understand, but you need to let the past go, buddy. Jolee.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Tell me a story! You mentioned something about your wife before.
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't mean to pry, but the viewers want something to listen to.
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have to yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all, and there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
No, I want to hear what you have to say.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation?
Well, there is fast to that.
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life, perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of overcaution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that it's not true.
So this! Aren't you worried about the dark side? I mean, that's what I've always thought, you know. True man does not push away the ladies.
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear and can be controlled.
Exactly.
But passion is not the same thing as love.
Exactly, that's why I love children.
Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware.
Exactly.
But love itself will save you, not condemn you.
Exactly.
Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
I know, I want to hear what you have to say.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character, what determines the dark side's hold over you.
You don't think love can work?
I suppose it could. It would take a strong person to make that kind of commitment, I think. Someone with a great sense of self.
Look, move!
I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together.
Really?
The trick is to know when that is.
Really?
To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways.
Really?
There I go, waxing philosophical.
Really?
Somebody blast me on.
No.
Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Riddler! But you're not the Riddler because you didn't beat. You're not a Batman villain. You're a good man. In you, Johnny.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Going to talk about something?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I could tell you about that.
Use blues?
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Yeah, all those places comes from?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
The Mandalorians fought dirty. Ooh.
They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Doom. But that could have helped.
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith.
Really?
We knew there would be no mercy for us.
Oh no.
The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as we could.
Huzzah!
Most did not make it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What about your family?
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape.
Yay!
They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice.
Oh no.
Dominated by humans,
Oh
intolerant of other species, made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
Oh no. Oh no. It was all but the coming.
My father turned to stimulants.
Drugs.
He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish.
Ew.
He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
Oh no. Oh no. He died?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I'm sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer.
I understand. I'm going to video here on this sad note. Next time we're going to go to our next star planet for a star map, which of course will be the Sith homeworld of Korriban. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you always.